This is Mulligans and Hackers, powered by the 36 a day golf company.
All right. Mulligans and Hackers podcast back for episode 146.
You even got a fucking hat made for your shit
Yeah, dude.
already?
Yeah.
You know this is a golf podcast, right? You know,
It
and we
just so happened that I
and we
just came
and
from
we
practice. Okay.
and we have a hat sponsor that like looks after us religiously.
Yes, it's at my house. I was at volleyball practice. Okay. Cut me a break
No, I'm not cutting you any breaks.
there. I do believe today we're going to be talking about the playoff round of the MMP Cup and our early golf.
Well, so uh we're recording this on Monday. It's dropping on Tuesday.
Yep.
Our 2026 golf season has begun. Um, I have got a little bit in. You've got a round in. We'll talk about our MMP Cup playoff run, a match play first. Um, my big W in week 10 at Shinnecock.
Yep.
Love it.
Led you to a second place finish in the
Overall,
regular season.
Yeah. And again, I don't know. I like where my game is, even in sim golf. Like I found something in sim because I hate sim golf. I'm not a fan of sim golf,
Sim golf is just
but
different.
as the season went on in sim golf, I could feel something coming in the game,
Yep.
and it culminated in week 10 with a 4 over, net -2 with a 6 handicap, and I took the W in week 10, which shot me up to second place in the MMP Cup standings. So I had to play 31st
Yep.
overall. Now, now I'm not even going to remember who I played against.
Fred.
Fred. It
Yeah.
was Fred, yes. I've seen Fred at Medicine Hat
Oh,
in
many
in
times.
passing, so
Yep.
it's kind of neat. Now Fred came in hot in my first round. He was probably about 15 minutes late. Came in, just did some rapid swings. So we get going. It's match play. I think I got 5 strokes. I think
That sounds right.
sounds about right. So it comes in hot. First 3 holes, I take the first 3 holes. I'm up 3 after 3. Um, then before we finish the first 9, I'm down 1. So he kind of
Yeah. So the next six, he took
yeah,
four.
he was and I wasn't really capitalizing on the front 9 on the holes that I gained strokes. I was kind of butchering them. So we uh we make the turn and I'm down 1. He takes 10, takes 11, I'm down 3. And then I had 2 holes coming up where I gained strokes. I won both of those holes. So he was only up by 1. Then we kind of even the next one. Then I hit a fabulous birdie on 16. And I went up 1 on 16. And 17 and 18. 18, I got a stroke. 17, we played to par. And on hole number 18, I had a stroke. And I bogeyed, he parred. And I won the first match.
Nice.
One up after 18.
Well, and that's the first playoff match we've ever won. Too.
Ever. So, and Fred was a good golfer.
Yep.
I think maybe coming in hot and being a little rushed.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, he's the defending senior champion at the golf club
at our
Yep,
course.
at our course. Yep.
Yeah. So I managed to get a W my first my first playoffs in the MMP Cup ever, and I managed to get a win in my first playoff round. So I'm off to the second round.
Yeah, my first round was kind of shit. I played okay, but I mean, I think I was down two after 9. I kicked it back to one down, and then like I had more miss hits in that round than I had all sim season. Like it was just bad. And then I think I got to 16. We tied 16, and I lost 15 to go down 3. And then we tied 16, so I ended up losing 3 and 2. And I was actually playing the guy who runs the grounds group at Medicine Hat Golf in Madrid. So it was funny because it kind of worked out because I see him all the time. And I mean, it was a good round. Just not my best sim golf. So I didn't make it out of the first round again. It wasn't as exciting as last year when I went multiple playoff
Yeah,
but
yeah. I was happy to get a W. So you're put out first round.
Yep.
You're
I'm I'm on vacation.
on vacation, waiting for golf season to start.
Yep.
So I get in round number 2, go down and play. Again, I don't know. Again, I'm terrible with names.
I don't remember who you played that round. though.
But he was a decent golfer, and I did not have a good round. So we started off in the far bay.
Okay.
We played 2 holes, then the thing shut down. We had to move to the
Jesus.
closer bay.
Of course, you had
Right.
all the issues.
So we were a little flip flopping here, and that's not an excuse. That's just it's just what happened, right? And I think I never won a hole.
You never won a hole.
I think I just there was a few holes that because again I think I got 5 strokes in this match, and I capitalized on none of those holes where I had a stroke. I played poorly. I couldn't get pars, and I think he had me beat with. We still had like 7 holes to go.
Oof. Oh yeah, that's right. I seen that, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
So
I was like, dude, are you feeling okay? Like, what happened?
So I didn't play well. And I don't think it didn't have anything to do with moving sims or anything like that, moving bays. It was just I didn't have it that day. And I got put out in round 2. So 1-1 in MMP Cup match play for this guy.
Yeah, but I mean, again, you won the first event that we've ever won, and you won the first playoff round that we've ever run. So,
Yeah.
I mean, a successful indoor season for you.
Right, and I'm not a fan of indoor golf, and on this podcast I've done a lot of dissing of the MMP Cup and simulator golf and just not being a fan, and to come out with this season towards the end with a W in week 10, a playoff round win, 1-1 in match play in the playoffs, and I can't call it anything other than a successful season.
100%.
So-
100%. I mean, you finished in the top 16 after in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, so I mean,
Out of 43 and probably 24, 25 of the best golfers in the city playing that league, like I said, that's really good.
so came out of that with my confidence. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I was happy with where my swing was. Couldn't wait for the season to start. Now, winter, I went home for a week back to God's country of Newfoundland. Spent a week home there, relaxing and visiting my parents, which I needed totally. Had to happen. Well, I don't know. I should write a book about that week and call it 26 years, because it had been 26 years since I've been home, 10 years since I've seen my parents. And it was a clown car show from the time we drove from Medicine Hat to Calgary till we got back to Medicine Hat was literally a clown show. Tell me you don't travel without telling me you don't travel. If you heard all the stories of the chaos, not bad stuff, just funny shit from start to finish, from forgetting stuff to just things happening. And, it was one of those trips. I don't fly often. I mean, again, it's been 26 years since I've been in Newfoundland. So I don't mind flying at all. But from having dropsies on the plane to dropping eggs on stuff, I mean, there's so much shit. But it was so good to reconnect with the land. We spent a couple of nights in St. John's. First night was a whiteout snowstorm. We landed in a whiteout snowstorm. I have some video of me sitting in our rental at the airport with the Enterprise guy in a van shoveling out the rental car, because there's 2 feet of snow surrounding the car.
Nice.
While my sister was outside in the snowstorm with the luggage, and it's a whole shit show.
Wait, what are you doing sitting in the car?
Well, we get to again, I don't want to get into the whole story of what happened here, but we land in the plane. You can't see anything outside of this plane. Half an hour later, we actually would have been rerouted back again because we wouldn't have been able to land in St. John's.
Yeah.
So we land in St. John's. We get in. We go to the rental car place, and the nice little girl back there, young girl back there, was kind of like, from the Newfoundland in April, right? Like, good for you. And it's literally a whiteout snowstorm outside. So we get the rental car, and she's like, the car is up in the parking lot of the airport that way, like that way. So there's me and my sister out in the parking lot of the airport, dragging suitcases through a foot of snow, no winter clothes on. I'm in my shoes. My feet are soaking wet, frozen. My sister's like got an inch of snow on her, and we're walking up over this parking. We get to the car, which is a Kia 4K. I love Kias. I own one. And I'm like, oh, great. But we get to the car and it's literally a hunk of ice. It's got about an inch and a half of ice on the entire thing. Like, so I'm like, how do we get into this thing? So I go up, kind of shimmy open the door, crawl in, because we actually have to drive it out to get this luggage in the back because it's backed in and there's two cars next to it. So I get in the car, start the car, put the heated seats on right away, and then the Enterprise van drives up right in front of the car. The guy gets out and he's talking to my sister, and he had said to her, do you want me to shovel the car out? Because it's literally 2 feet of snow in front of the car. My sister's like, yeah. So there I am sitting in the car, and I actually have the video of this, of me sitting in the car while my sister's outside and the Enterprise guy shoveling the car out. It was, and then we go. The car had like two notches down on fuel, so the girl said you can go to the gas station that's just outside the airport, fill up, send a receipt, and we'll take it off. Not knowing that it's a roundabout. So I missed the roundabout the first time. I missed the lane to go to the gas station. There's like a foot and a half snow on the roads. It's madless rough, right? So I'm like, fuck, gotta come. So we had to go down to the boonies and come back and get in the roundabout again. I missed it the fucking second time. And I said to my sister, I'm like, fuck that. I am not going back there. We're heading right straight to downtown. I said I wanted to go get fish at Chess's Fish and Chips, classic restaurant in St. John's in Newfoundland. Some of the cooking shows on the Cooking Network have gone there. It's like, you got to eat here. Chess's Fish and Chips is a big place in St. John's. So I'm like, that's my first meal coming back after 26 years is Chess's Fish and Chips. I want it. So me and my sister get to Chess's Fish and we walk in, we're two drowned rats. Literally, like, we are a mess. Should never be in Newfoundland in this condition with the clothes that we're wearing.
They're just probably staring at you.
Oh my God. And there I am, I went to Chess's Fish and Chips and I got a cheeseburger because it takes me back to my college days. But there we are in there, and we're like, my feet are frozen. I don't even know if I have pinky toes left at this point. Like, I'm just a mess. So then we leave, and we had plans on going down to George Street for the night, going to see some pubs and having a drink, and just me and my sister having a night out that we've never had in decades, right? It wasn't happening. We drove right to the hotel and fucking ordered pizza. That's like, now, and we get up the next morning and the roads are all clear. They're just wet. We drive from St. John's to Bonavista. When we get outside of St. John's, roads are dry. It was a clear trek right to Clarenville.
It was just a welcome for you.
Like,
Welcome
holy shit. I
home.
was like, well, welcome to fucking Newfoundland in April. But yes, that was a great trip, and there was more shenanigans and chaos after that. Just absolutely hilarious. But the story of seeing John Cabot down on the Cape in Bonavista, fuck, there's a different type of cold in Newfoundland, dude. Like, you can get minus 40 up here and you can still kind of go out and operate. Minus 15 there with the wind coming over Bonavista Bay. Dude, I was up seeing John Cabot. He's kind of elevated. Let's not get too graphic here, but my nuts crawled up my ass when that wind hit me. And I didn't know if I was ever going to be able to piss again. Seriously. Like, holy shit. It was so cold. So we get down there, and my parents, me and my sister are in the car. I'm the only damn fool that gets out. Everybody else stays in the car. And I'm like, hey, nobody's coming with. I know why nobody came with, because when I got up to that first level of stairs and that wind hit me, holy fuck. I was like, yeah, I'm home in fucking April. It was so cold. Just the moisture in the air.
At least you didn't bring it back with you, though.
Oh my God. They can have it. They can have it. And again, they were having snow up in Calgary like last week.
Yep. Yeah, I was up for volleyball, and it was like the Friday was good, and then Saturday was good, and then Sunday morning it started like trying. Thank you. It started to white out basically for like 3 or 4 hours, and then by the time we finished at like 1:32 or 2:33 o'clock, it was all gone, just wet roads, and away we go. We came home. So it was trying, but I mean, again, it's like mid-April at that point, right?
So we get through our playoffs. We had a couple weeks off. I went home for a week. I knew that when I came back from my trip, that we would be rolling right into golfing season.
Yep.
So that this is dropping on Tuesday. So this past weekend, I had a great range session on Saturday. We didn't get out at our home course on the weekend because tee times were just crazy.
Well, and we didn't book in time. We had to get our memberships all sorted away and things like that, right? And I didn't. I had a team breakfast and bottle drive on Saturday, so I didn't do much for that. And then, but we did get out on Sunday.
So you had a good range session Saturday. I'm really liking where my swing is. I'm not a big fan of my backswing work, but
Yeah, I see you crying about it.
yeah, but I don't know. I've got something in my follow through now that's really helping with a distance, anyways. Maybe not accuracy, but again, the round we played yesterday. So we went out to Riverview in Redcliffe to play 18 holes there yesterday, and we went out. We walked the course.
Yep.
Riverview though is notorious.
It's right off the top of the river.
Notorious for wind.
Yep.
And it was a hurricane wind driving yesterday.
Not as bad as Delacour.
Not as bad as Delacour,
but pretty windy.
But almost in that same type of class.
Yep.
It's almost a 2-club win, not a 4-club win. But I hit again. I can remember I hit 3 great shots off of 2 off of par 3s and 1 off of fairway, and they were 30 yards to the right. There's nothing you could do. You just hit. I mean, I'm just hitting shots, putting them up in the air, and the wind is just doing whatever it wants with them, right? So,
yep.
I didn't mind. I off the tee box, I was a little sporadic to start. I mean, Redcliffe, Riverview, triple number 1. This guy, because I'm like, don't pull it left because there's shit left, and I just
don't push it right because their house is right.
Right. So I'm left. I put it in the shit. Had to take a drop. We were playing with 2 guys, and I fucking meandered it up that fairway. It took a triple. He must have thought, okay, well, it's going to be a long day for us. This guy sucks. But then I parred number 2 was the par 5, right?
Yep.
And I got around that. I got around with a plus 15. So I had a triple, a double, and then a bunch of bogeys, and I think I had 4 or 5 pars.
Yeah, you clipped along nicely. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, again, my round for the first round of the season outside.
Yes, and again, you gotta put it in perspective, right?
I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 6 pars.
There you go.
So a triple, a double, 10 bogeys, 6 pars. My fairways hit weren't great. My green, I only hit 2 greens in reg. Again, when there's a hurricane of wind, I'm not hitting greens. That's just nature of the beast. So I shot plus 15 for the day. Came out of that, when I got in the car, my wind headache kicked in. I was pretty chapped, but first round of the year, plus 15, sweet. And a lot of good things in there. So for this,
I also finished at plus 15. I had a quad, 2 doubles, 7 bogeys, and 8 pars. And I fucking quadded number 8. I put in the sand, and then I just forgot how to play out of the sand because it's the first round of the season.
So we were just talking before we started the pod. So I went and played 9 today at the Hat after work. Parred number 1, went fairway green. Actually, I was off wasn't on the fairway, but put a 3-wood up there to within 103 yards. Put it on the green, 2-putted for a par to get off number 1 with a par. I was like,
perfect.
And I was playing with 2 juniors, and they were like, that was a really good hole, right? Like, then we get on to number 2, and number 2 is always a hit and miss hole for me.
Tough hole,
right? I hit the fairway. I'm actually inside of the 150. Hit my next shot into the bunker off the front right, in the bunker. And again, I don't worry about my bunker play. I just don't. I'm money from the bunkers. One and out.
Typically, you're right on.
It's something in my game that I never have to worry about. It took me 3 to get it out today.
So I shouldn't laugh because I know exactly how that feels.
Right, so because you had that at
Yep.
Riverview, and so it can't, like, a part of my game that I don't worry about jumped up and fucking bit me today. So I took a triple on number 2. I took a triple on number 1 at Riverview yesterday. I took a triple on number 2 today at Medicine Hat.
There tends to be a couple big numbers though in the first 10 rounds of the season while you kind of settle things in, right?
For sure. I mean, I'm not. Again, when I walked off, like, we were walking past that, like, I mean, the kids went from looking at me going fairway to green on the first hole to butchering the second hole, going, well, this is going to be an up and down day, and it kind of was an up and down day for me, for sure. So I tripled 2, and I took a bogey on number 3. Again, I was only 97 yards out after my second shot. Pin was at the front today on the green.
Shots, get her done.
Put it in the bunker off the left.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
Well, and I mean, Medicine Hat does have a lot of bunkers that can come into play.
And where, again, I was in the back, that bunker off to the back right. Pin was at the front. Easy out, let it roll up, and I did. And again, I missed high with the putt. Pushed it a little. I hit a little hard, missed it high, didn't drop into the hole. So I'd take a bogey on 2. Then I go par, first birdie of the year on number 5.
Nice.
Like I said, I almost excuse me, almost drove the green. And see, I almost drove the green. I'm 70 yards. Let's be real. Put my next shot to within 8 feet, made the birdie putt.
Nice.
So first birdie of the year. Kind of takes away that bogey on number 3. Then I parred the next hole, number 6. Again, had a birdie oppo there. Missed it just. I won't say I pushed it, but I missed it to the right of the pin because the pin was kind of in the front. And I was below it. I just missed it. Hole number 7, the par 3. So another poor choice of club. I was like, the wind was a little bit in my face. So I took a 7-iron instead of an 8-iron, put it way to the back. Now the pin was in the back. My first chip shot, I didn't get it on the green. Then I putted the next one, it barely got on the green. And so I took a double on that one. I took 5 on that one. Again, I just couldn't recover from, I have to find that chip shot from probably a good, 7-8 paces from the green. I need that shot this year. I really do. If I can find that 90-70 yard shot into greens this year, I'll be okay. But if I get in trouble like that 10, 12 paces from the green, I need that shot. Just to get it on the green, you know what I mean?
Well, it's a good. I mean, you have to have it to scramble, right?
Right. And I didn't have it to that. And
Giving
again,
yourself an opportunity to make a putt is
going back
critical.
and like, okay, I had three shots out of a bunker. That's a novelty. If there's something in your game that's going to ruin it, it's going to be something like that to jump something, bite you in the ass, because I don't worry about that aspect of my game. But I know that type of shot that I had on that par 3 is going to come up more and more this year. So I need it. So that's something to work on, right? So I took a double on that one. Then hole number 8, parred it. I don't think I hit number 8. No, I didn't. So I hit the fairway, which I don't normally do on number 8, but I put it right up with a 150 marker. I kind of scrubbed an iron up just in front of the bunker. Tipped it over the bunker, didn't make it up the hill because the pin was at the back. And I know we're talking a lot of gobbledygook about the course, but I made probably about, 28, 30 foot putt for par. Uphill, pin way to the back. 2 kids were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you made that." Like, and the one kid, "Was that for birdie?" And I'm like, "No, it was for par." He's like, "That was a wicked putt." And again, I made 2 putts today from distance.
You have a history making long putts a lot.
Right? So I do actually, now that you say that. And then hole number 9, I hit the fairway right up the middle. And I hit probably the best 6-iron I've ever, again, the 6-iron went in my bag at the end of last year. And I used it in sim golf all winter. Just, again, it's never a club that I've been able to hit successfully. Hit the best 6-iron I've ever hit, within like 6 to 8 feet of the hole on number 9. And obviously missed the first putt and took a par. So I was 5 over today for 9 holes. That's with a triple and a double.
It's pretty damn good.
And a bogey and a birdie. So
Can't go wrong with that.
I don't know what this fucking differential is stuff. So I shoot 5 over, put it in. It gives me a differential of plus 14.
Yeah, so they figure on a 18-hole score, you'd shoot about 14 over.
And I look at it and go, well, if I shot 5 on the front, I shoot 5 on the back.
You
That give me a
know,
10 differential.
You know damn well it ain't happening.
I hate that.
But yes, I hear you.
Right? But, the little bit of golf that I've played so far, I am really I'm really liking my distance because I've gained some yards. I have,
That's gonna be huge.
and
I haven't even had a range session yet.
slack. Wow, what a
Don't worry. When it's go time, I'll be going.
for the little sample that we've had here now going, 2026 has started. The little sample that we've had, um,
Hoping
man,
to hope I'll maybe get out tomorrow, like Wednesday. Well, tomorrow when you're hearing this pod. Hope I'll get out Wednesday maybe after work and
and
get
yeah,
some
and
in.
if you go, I'll go Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm thinking as long as the rain's not coming down crazy, I'd like to get out Wednesday and just play 9.
Yep.
But
Um,
then it turns a little bit colder for a couple days. Saturday's probably going to be a little bit of a colder day to golf.
saw that temp. What are we out? 10,
9 something.
9:44. We are. Yeah, I don't think we've played with him before.
No, I know. I know Kelly. 9:50.
So it'll be a chilly morning.
But I mean, that's this time of the year. Like you just expect that.
Yep.
I'd rather. I mean, it'll warm up, and I mean, this time of the year, you just take what you get. I mean, we were talking about it when we were going up a Riverview, right? It's like everything's so hard and dry. Like if you get a good ball out there, it'll just run for fucking days. Like I hit a 4-iron almost 300 yards on Sunday on one of the. I mean, I had wind help, but I absolutely cured it, and I'm like, holy shit, did that thing go forever? But I mean, it's just hard. Like we were talking about in previous years, generally this early in the season for about the next month is when, if we're going to have opportunities at Eagles, tends to be when we get them.
Yeah. And again, I got to be a big supporter of us playing sim golf throughout the winter, once a week, playing golf, getting out swinging clubs, and playing for score too. Because the MMP Cup is a league. You're playing for score, so you're not just going and playing a casual round. It's casual, but you're playing for something.
Yeah, there's still some pressure there.
And I think that we have to give some kudos to playing throughout the winter, rolling into the summer and not really having a ton of catch up to do, right? So
it's just the chipping and a little bit of putting, because I mean, like the short game on the simulator doesn't really translate, but the rest of the swings are still there. I mean, it's good. Like I felt good about my game. I mean, I made a couple swings that were whatever, but overall, like I was hitting the ball well. I think I was pretty happy with how I played yesterday. I mean, outside of a couple holes, and I mean, I took a couple bogeys / doubles just because the greens at fucking Riverview are so fucking slow. And I mean, it's early season. Everyone's slow, but they're like crazily slow.
Yeah, we literally couldn't get the ball to roll.
Like you have to take a freaking mallet and crush it in order to get it anywhere. But I mean, overall, like I was very, very happy. I think I only had like two that kind of got away from me. And then overall, I was hitting the 4-iron well. I was hitting the 6-iron well. I have no woods in my bag. I've got the two driving irons in there now, and I did hit a few balls before we went out yesterday in the bay. Like it's an outdoor bay. They don't really have a driving range there, and I hit the ball. I hit the balls pretty well. I think I still need a few hundred balls with each one to kind of get some confidence to start swinging them on the course.
Again, it's early. We're not going to roll into our our A games right away. So
no, and I mean we have we'll get some golf in here, and then we have the Victoria Day Classic is going to be coming up. I'm planning on playing that. I know you had talked about it too as well.
Well, yeah, I'm not committed yet. I'm on the fence.
Okay.
I'm not committed yet.
And then the weekend after that, I mean, I got to go to Ponoka for the President's Cup, so that'll be fun. That'll be a first time experience, so that'll be really cool.
I can't wait to hear that. We'll do a pod on that one. I can't wait to hear that, Dale.
Yeah, it's I'm excited. I mean, I just next week I'm off to Calgary for provincials for volleyball, and then the weekend after that we have nationals also in Calgary. So John and I are going to go up a day early, play a ton of golf, and then we're in the afternoon wave for the Friday and Saturday. So we're gonna get up early and we're gonna get like hopefully 72 holes in over 3 days.
Nice.
And just I don't know where we're golfing yet, but get some golf in and just get some swings and start feeling good about our game. I mean,
I'm probably gonna have to get a hold of Bob.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
No, just so I can go golf with Bob.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I mean I have a couple weeks. Just I have 3 weeks left in my season coaching, and then I'm done, and and then golf season takes over. I mean, I did start a little setter academy that's coming up that that I'll be running in June and July, but that's Tuesday, Thursday nights.
Totally dissing the 36 day hat
I am not
for
just
for the Cass Setter Academy.
I just happened to have this on because I came for practice, but that really won't affect my golf because it's on nights where like Tuesdays we can't golf anyways because I think ladies league or whatever it is,
Yep.
and Thursdays I'll have to give up. But I mean overall I'm still going to get as much golf as I can in, and
Same, buddy.
oh I'm pumped, man.
The season's here, and we've got a small taste to start. So
we were walking up the fairway yesterday, and I said, "Dude, it feels so amazing to be back outside." And I mean, even if it's windy and a little bit brisky, like it was a nice day, but it was windy.
Yep.
And I was like, "Oh, it just feels, yeah." You got a sunburn already,
sunburn 3/4 sleeve sunburn already.
and it's
Day one.
it's just awesome to be outside. Nothing beats walking up a golf course and hitting the golf ball outside. Like you can play sim golf all you want, it just doesn't match up.
Yeah, it's not the same. But
Excited to see what 2026 brings, and can't
yeah,
wait to get going.
I can't wait to get going. I can't wait to get into some tournaments and see what we do on the AGT.
Well, maybe you can translate that sim win into an AGT win here somewhere.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
I mean, again, I don't think I've ever felt this good about my game and where it is than it is right now. And I mean, that's relative too. Like when we were playing Riverview yesterday, I think I hit one shot. I mean, I yanked one off the tee. Again, that at any other, if I was at Medicine Hat, I would have been able to play that ball.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I didn't hit. I think I made a hit one shot that was Duffy.
Yep.
Like that I wish I would have had back. Today there was none. Other than maybe getting out of the bunker again. That one part of your game that'll just kick you in the ass
Well,
when you're not expecting.
That's the old
right?
slider, right? One thing's working that doesn't normally work, and the slider goes off on the other one.
Yeah. And then I get to the next hole and I hit the bunker again and I'm out in one in good position for a par, but I just didn't convert. So yeah, here we are, 2026 season.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Let's get her done. We're itching to get some stress golf in here after we get a few rounds of leisure golf, I guess.
I cannot wait to get on the golf course Wednesday and then back up Saturday, Sunday. I'm just pumped. I want to get those 3 rounds in, get back to Medicine Hat, back to the old.
Well, I tell you, I felt really comfortable teeing off on number 1. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, well, you will when we've played over, a couple hundred rounds there.
Driver, 3-wood, gap wedge, 2-putt parts. I was like, yep, that's how we start this 9 holes.
4-iron, 6-iron, 1-putt eagle. That's how we're gonna start that out.
I want to see that.
All right, well, there it is. That's
Anyways,
episode 146.
Season has begun. See you next time.
Later.